we are back to one of the very interesting and entertaining segments of Good Life. Yes, the food segment, which is very delicious, and yeah, the mouth-watering segment of today. We are in French toast, and yes, we have someone very special to introduce about the two delicious foods kept over here. So we have Shruti over here. Hi Shruti, and welcome to Good Life. What is that today you have to give us?
This is the devil's food cake.
Devil's food cake.
Yes.
Oh, devil's food cake. The name is actually very interesting.
It's called devil's food cake because we use dark chocolate in it. Traditionally, a devil's food cake is basically a cake which is really dark, hence devil. So here we've used a moist chocolate cake, and there's dark chocolate mousse frosting on top, and there's chocolate flakes and chocolate cigar.
Chocolate cigars, okay, the ones that you have kept on top and on the sides, these are chocolate cigars, and it looks interesting also. So these are certain kinds of chocolate chips which you have broken and just spread or scattered over here on the top layer of the pastries.
No, it's actually chocolate which you shave off, like you get chocolate bars and you just shave it off.
Yeah, which is very soft and yet yummy also. And the name is also very much interesting, Devil's Food Cake, because basically it's a dark chocolate cake. So, alright, so let me just ask you, do you have Black Forest and everything, right? So does it come along with that same category of that, or it's another version?
It is slightly different from Black Forest in the sense that Black Forest has whipping cream as well. So it breaks down. There's chocolate ganache, and there's whipping cream, and there's cherry in there. And the sponge in it is really thin layer.
Yes.
Here the sponge, if you notice, it's really thick.
It's really thick because Black Forest, as soon as you put into your mouth, really sinks off. So that's a thin layer what you're talking about. Sponge. So unless and until I have this, I won't be able to know whether it's a thick one or a thin one. Anyways, it looks very tempting also. So let me just tell you the devil's food cake. Alright, so here I'm gonna have in Good Life devil's food cake and French toast. So are we ready?
Yes, please.
Yeah, sure. So if you could notice the layers, it's like, alright, what about the which layer? Which flavor have you used for the top one?
There's no flavoring. There's basically dark chocolate mousse frosting. So there's dark chocolate in the frosting. So no other flavor than chocolate.
No other flavor than chocolate.
That's why it's devil's food cake, because there's so much dark chocolate in it.
Anyways, there's a devil's food cake. No more just talking, just gonna have it. It's just yummy.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just loving it.
Yeah.
And yeah, as you said, there's a thick layer. The chocolate has a very thick layer. But the thick thing actually, takes time to chewing, so that taste and the flavors get mixed up in your tongue so well, and you get the real chocolate essence of it. It's absolutely yummy, especially when you mentioned about those cigars. I would love to have them.
Pull it out.
Chocolate cigars.
And of course, we use Belgian chocolate. So I mean, that's the main difference between, say, a regular cake and this cake, because we use Belgian chocolate.
Belgium chocolate, Even I remember Aya's telling that they normally use Belgium chocolates because Belgium chocolate drink, we have once a milk chocolate drink we had over here, and you used hot chocolate drink, exactly. So there also we use the Belgium chocolates over here. So that's a major difference in French toast. So come on guys, don't wait, go grab it out, your devil's food cake, which is absolutely yummy, as she said. Alright, so here we have something else waiting for me, so let's move into that.
That is a tart. That's almond pear tart. So,
almond? Wow. Almond is meant to be one of those healthiest among the tree nuts, I guess.
Yes. Yeah, it's good for the brains because it's in the shape of, they say that the nut, the way it looks, it's good for that part of your body.
But I have heard something very different. It promotes heart of the health, and as well as prevents gaining weight also. It maintains your weight, and as well as having, like, we say, as saying goes, an apple a day keeps a doctor away. A handful of healthy almond nuts can also prevent you from diseases and stays always healthy. It's packed with a number of nutritious benefits like that. So having almond in various versions, like for example in almond turtle, right? Almond.
This is almond pear tart. There's pear in it as well.
All right. So we are gonna taste this one. So could you please please tell me how the preparation has been done?
So this is a tart. The base is short crust pastry. What short crust pastry means is just butter, flour, and egg. Sometimes egg is added, sometimes it's not added.
Not,
and there's sugar. And then on top is the pear, the shiny bit. Then there's almond cream filling.
Cream filling just below the layer of the pastry.
Yes. Alright. Just above the layer of the pastry and below the pear is almond cream.
Almond cream.
Which is basically only powdered almond. And there's sugar and there's egg.
Alright. Sugar, egg and powdered almond.
This would be loved by somebody who loves almonds and who loves pears. And this is one of my favorite desserts.
Alright. Almond is your favorite.
Almond and the pear. The combination.
The combination is absolutely nice. And as you said, the powdered almond is being just mixed with sugar, flour and...
No, the powdered almond is in the center, which is the cream. So that's butter, almond powder and eggs.
Butter, almond powder and eggs. Alright. You're not adding so much of sugar into this or like...
No, the sugar is very less. In fact, when you taste it, you'll know. It's more of an adult dessert because it's not very sweet. But it's healthy for kids as well because as you said, there's almond and there's pear in it. So...
Okay, so this is like an adult dessert, but that doesn't mean that adult desserts are not yummy. They are yummy, but they are healthy too. And yes, the layers are actually not so thick as the one we saw over here in a pastry. It's quite different over here. So probably we can have it as a sweet dish or as a dessert after a heavy meal. So this is one like that. Anyways, this is also nowhere less yummy and tempting than the devil's food cake. So this is almond. It's healthy also. Alright, Shruti, this is your favorite. So would you like to taste it along with me?
Okay, sure.
Alright. It's very sweet also, and especially I got those nuts. The nuts along with that sweet combination, along with the creamy flair, it goes really well. And yes, nothing else to say but just simply delicious and amazing. So guys, here we come to the end of today's episode. All good things must come to an end also, right? So Shruti, it was a pleasure having you over here. Thank you so much for being with us. Anyways, we'll be back with more interesting foods and yet yummy places like this so that you can come here, have it to the fullest till your stomach gets full. Alright, so don't be worried about the diet. It's a healthy and a tasty combo together that what we showcase you always in good life. Hoping to see you next time, same channel, same time. Till then and for now, this is Blessy Korean signing off. Bye-bye and take care.